So Roblox is making headlines again, and this time this has nothing to do with like a concert by a guest star celebrity rapper or singer. It's not that this time. This time it's about Roblox banning a Roblox user who is also a YouTube content creator who exposes predators on the Roblox platform. And not only did Roblox IP ban this content creator, but they also sent this creator a cease and desist letter telling him to take down the content that he made exposing these predators. So this is the same platform, mind you, this is the same platform that is also suggesting that they're going to turn Roblox into some sort of like dating hub with an age verification where you have to be at least 17 years of age to become a part of this dating scene in Roblox, which is absolutely crazy. Because if y'all don't know this by now, Roblox is a children's platform. Full stop. A lot of the people that play this are kids. So to even introduce a dating atmosphere into Roblox is unheard of. Plus, not to mention, you're probably hearing some buzz about Louisiana suing Roblox for failing to protect children and to also punishing vigilantes. I'm not sure if Louisiana has a law that protects vigilantes. On top of that, you also have Chris Hansen. Yes, the Chris Hansen from NBC's Dateline, who is now confirmed to have investigated Roblox, and he's planning to make a documentary out of it. This is a whole shitstorm, and we're gonna be breaking it down for you. But first, we need to talk about Schlep. So Schlep is a 22-year-old YouTuber who he creates content where he catches predators, some of which he claimed to have been arrested. He's been playing Roblox for a very long time, probably since he was like really young, like single digits young. And he mentioned that he played Roblox, he loves Roblox, he even met his girlfriend back in 2016 through Roblox, and he's also been motivated to catch these predators online and make the community a safer space in that platform. He also disclosed it. This kind of broke my heart a little bit, I'm not gonna lie. But he also disclosed that he was groomed by a predator at one point when he was young. And when his mom reported the situation to Roblox, Roblox didn't do anything about it, and that kind of pushed him over the edge to actually do something about it. So basically, this is like a character development arc. Like, this is Schlep, putting the cape on and vowing to be the same hero that he wished his younger self had when his younger self was being, harassed by a child predator. And then, of all things, you have Roblox that decided to ban his account because he's violating terms of service. Specifically, they were saying that he's being a bad actor and whatnot. He's leading these adults to have these inappropriate conversations and leading them to different platforms. I'm going to let him explain the whole thing. He can explain it better than me, and we're just going to break it down as we go along the way. Check it out.
The stuff that they've sent me in the cease and desist letter is actually laughably hilarious. Roblox is actively claiming that I am hurting their players. Here's an email. I didn't ever plan on showcasing this in a video, but this is from a kid who is thanking me for getting someone he was groomed by arrested in real life. Roblox is claiming that I'm engaging in simulated child endangerment conversations. What? So one of the fundamental bases of predator catching is that you cannot talk sexually to predators. Predators are supposed to be the ones talking sexually to you. If you talk sexually to predators, like straight off the get-go, that's entrapment. That is literally what entrapment is. We almost always play a naive kid who doesn't know anything about this stuff, so they teach us about this stuff. If you watch these videos, you know how the chats are going, and they're not even on Roblox. Most of the chat logs are on Discord, and they're accusing me of getting people off of platform onto different social media sites. I guess that's worth a cease and desist and an IP ban of every single account that I own.
Roblox was listing everything that he violated, or that Schlep violated. So for instance, one of them was simulating, inappropriate conversations with users, which he also continues on to say that that doesn't make any sense because the very fundamentals when it comes to catching child predators on online platforms is you, under no circumstances, is allowed to speak romantically or sexually to the predators because you don't want to give off any sort of leeway that, hey, I'm trying to lead you on to having this conversation with me. No, you're supposed to be, as he mentioned, as naive as possible. You just want to play the game. That's it. If there is a child predator out there that is targeting you, they will go out of their way to make the conversation romantic or sexual. They may go out of their way to, hey, can I have your Discord? Let's talk over there.
They also say sharing or soliciting personally identifiable information. I have no idea what they're referring to this. I would love to know what they're talking about. Are they referring to the fact that I give the information of the predators that we find to the police? Like, the people we're talking to are predators.
Absolutely bullshit. Because again, this is the same company that even if you were to report anything to them, their default response is, okay, well, have you tried like blocking them? Like, have you tried like burying your head in the sand or in the dirt with your ass in the air, and then maybe the predator will like stop bothering you or something like that? Like, this is literally what's going on. Sure, you have Roblox that have these safety protocols in place, but just because they have safety protocols, that doesn't mean it works. And you have many content creators that are calling out Roblox on their bullshit because it doesn't work. Roblox doesn't do anything about these predators. More so to the point that you have these people like Schlep, for instance, that is actively going about their way and going through the right channels. Like, they'll go to the FBI, they'll go through law enforcement, they'll handle like the chat logs and make sure everything is like in order, and then they present it to law enforcement. And Roblox is really just sitting here and saying, you need to stop doing that because that makes us look bad.
I think the most insulting thing is that they told me I'm not reporting people quick enough and I'm not reporting them through the right outlets. Tell me the right outlets. I have been trying to figure this out for like a year now. Back to the predator catching stuff. This is literally how it goes. We go to roblox.com/support, submit a moderation ticket, and then fill out the prompt with all the information regarding our arrest and give you guys the same Google Drive that we give to the cops. And in a lot of instances, Roblox won't even ban after we reach out to them regarding felony arrests. What I typically have to do is report cases to the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children, or go on the news to show gameplay of our decoys with the predators on Roblox. I've literally felt so lost at trying to get the attention of Roblox regarding these predators. I've created binders with all the chat logs, and I've sent it to their headquarters in San Mateo, California. This is the first time Roblox has ever directly reached me out. Instead of trying to say, hey, we want to work with you, or literally giving me a line to report these people, or simply saying, don't make these videos anymore, we're gonna ban you, Roblox just terminated every account I own and sent me this cease and desist letter.
It's literally pathetic because it comes off like Roblox is fully aware that they have a child predator problem on their platform, and they rather just dust it under a rug than anything else. He even said that there's been many times, mind you, he's been catching predators for years on Roblox. And he said that of all the time that he's done this, this is the first time Roblox has reached out to him. And it just so happens that when they reach out to him, it's a cease and desist letter. Like, let's keep it a buck. If Roblox came up to him, as Schlep said, and said, hey, listen, we would love to get your expertise and your ideas and your suggestions on how we can improve our platform and make it safer. Maybe we can look into the safety protocols together, partner together, figure out where we can improve here. I think that would be great. The only thing is, I ask of you to just take down those videos of you exposing predators on our platform. That's all we ask. And I think that would be a fair trade. Like, okay, I'll take down the thing if that means me, visiting the headquarters, getting to know y'all, getting to know the department that's responsible for these things, and just working together on making Roblox a safer space. Because if Roblox becomes a safer space, I wouldn't have to make these videos to begin with. But instead, you decide to IP address ban me, send me a cease and desist letter, and at the same time, you're going to make this announcement saying that we're going to do more to remove the vigilantes on our platform. Not child predators, vigilantes. In fact, let's check that article out real quick because it's actually on Roblox's blog website. Because, oh my god, more on our removal of vigilantes from Roblox. Vigilante behavior creates an unsafe environment for users. Like, they literally said that with their whole chest. Remember that scene from The Simpsons? It's like a meme where you had Mr. Skinner that was thinking to himself, and that's Roblox. Like, Roblox is just sitting there like, are child predators the problem? No. It's the vigilantes that's a problem. Like, it's crazy when you think about it. So I'm not gonna read this whole thing because a lot of it is just corporate rambling, but I did highlight the important notes here. Instead of just reporting on safety issues, vigilantes started impersonating children and actively sought to connect with adult users. Those conversations mimicked inappropriate behavior and actively encouraged other users to connect on other social media and messaging platforms, thus bypassing Roblox's own safety systems. This activity created an unsafe environment and normalized behavior that is both unacceptable on Roblox and is against our terms of use. Our policies prohibit directing other users off Roblox to another platform through chat and having simulating sexually explicit conversations. So I don't understand this. Where's that same energy for child predators? Look, I'm genuinely trying to figure that out because, again, what you're describing are things that child predators do, but you're somehow going through the mental gymnastics to say that vigilantes are doing these things. And that's why I mentioned earlier that everything that Roblox is mentioning on that blog post is complete bullshit. It's just corporate bullshit because they're just dancing around words. Not once do they say child predators on that blog post. Not once did they say pedophilia. Not once did they say child predators or anything like that. The main focus is vigilantes. Vigilantes are the problem. They're a much safer option to blame on as opposed to admitting, yeah, this issue is probably deeper than what it seems. And now you have Roblox that are getting like a whiplash of repercussions from all this because, as I mentioned before, you also have Chris Hansen that's doing a documentary on this whole Roblox situation, and he's even investigating Roblox. Louisiana is already filing a lawsuit against Roblox for a failure to protect children on their platform and also punishing vigilantes. And then, not to mention, there's this whole talk about a dating app. And to give you more details on the blog, it would continue on to say here that we're sharing more information about why it was necessary to remove vigilantes from Roblox and ways in which we review and act on reports of abuse on Roblox, which is crazy because even Schlepp just pointed it out that they absolutely do nothing on those reports of abuse on Roblox. While seemingly well-intentioned, the vigilantes were banned for taking actions that are both unacceptable and create an unsafe environment for users. Which is crazy because what do you mean create an unsafe environment? Roblox is already an unsafe environment because of the child predators, but the focus is on the vigilante. Okay, similar to actual predator, it's actually crazy to even say vigilantes similar to actual predators. They often impersonate minors, actively approach other users, then try to lead them to other platforms to have sexually explicit conversations, which is against our terms of use. They are literally blaming vigilantes for everything here. Not once are they saying like, hey, listen, there are child predators and they're doing these things and we need to fix this. Like, this is a simple corporate playbook of don't duct tape like the leak on the pipe. Let's duct tape the whistleblower instead. But with all this bullshit going on, I don't even think Roblox can duct tape their way out of this to begin with. I just really hope that Roblox takes this as like a wake-up call, because when you, as a corporate business, a multi-million or billion-dollar company that goes out of your way to ban vigilantes, including Schlepp, and then you have politicians that are hearing about this and even co-signing on lawsuits on your failure to protect children. And you have Chris Hansen even pulling up into your office and saying, oh, well, why don't you take a seat over there? Why don't you take a seat over there? Like, you are in a rude awakening for PR hell. Now, I don't know when this lawsuit is going to fire up or if Chris Hansen is going to drop the mic on the documentary here. But this may not be the last time we'll hear from them. But if anything, be sure to subscribe to the channel, whereas I'll cover more about this if you're interested. And until then, that's really all I have, y'all. Just stay safe out there. Stay aware. Just protect yourselves and each other. Peace.